JT Blackness, Weeksville, Brooklyn, New York, part 2. Picked up right here, right there. Here you go. By the 1850s, Weeksville had more than 500. We have more than 500 residents from all over the East Coast, as well as 2 people born in Africa. Wow, very interesting. As well as 2 people was born in Africa. Almost 40% of residents was Southern born. Nearly 1/3 of men over 21 own land. In Alabama, New York, unlikely in New England, non-white men has to own real property to the values of 250 taxes and to qualify as voters. Very interesting. The village had their own churches, including Bethel Tabernacle, African Methodist, Episcopal Church, and the Berean Missionary Baptist Church. As school color number 2, now PS243. PS243 means familiar to me. When I used to go to school, PS305 in Bedford Stuyvesant, I was on the elementary school basketball team. We played them in the playoffs. That's how I remember them. That I was like 10. Okay, that's how I remember. Throw that in. A cemetery and old age home. Weeksville had one of the first African American newspapers, the Freeman Torchlight. In the 1860s, it became national headquarters. Yeah, national headquarters. Yeah, as a people, we doing our thing. Okay, entrepreneur. Remember that entrepreneur. We great entrepreneurs. Like 1860, right here, Weeksville. Proof is in the pudding. Of the African Civilization Society and Howard Color Fanism. In the Howard Avenue, that's where they got the name. Howard Avenue is on the other side, the other side of Brooklyn. It's in Brownsville, Brooklyn. Howard Avenue. Yes, it's stretched from Ocean Hill going to Brownsville. I got to throw that in. Howard Avenue. They got that name from that too. Okay. Where we at too? All right. And the Howard Color. Okay. In addition, the Color School was the first such school in the U.S. to integrate both in staff and its students. During the violent New York draft riot of 1863, community served as refuge for many African Americans who fled from Manhattan. After completion of Brooklyn Bridge and its Brooklyn City grew and expanded, Weeksville gradually became part of Crown Heights, and memory of the village was largely forgotten. Now, this is the thing that a lot of people don't understand. We did have people that proved that made itself, and it wasn't for James Weeks, we would never know. So you think about it. Weeksville was one of the first prominent African American neighborhoods in the United States, even before Rosewood, Florida, and Tulsa, Oklahoma. One of the first ones in New York. I mean, the first one in New York, come and think about it. So, this is part of our history. So, what I'm saying is this, that now Schenectady Avenue. Now, I know you heard us. I said Schenectady Avenue and everything. Let me see. I want this. Building communities and stuff. So that's what it's all about. So I want to bring out some points before I close this out and everything. So here you go. We the first. One of the first. So thanks again. Peace and blessings to everybody.